Hello, my beautiful thinking people, I'm back. It's Clyde Phillips Sr., your host of Avocation X, and I want to bring you some more good, deep, wonderful information. So, hit that like button, subscribe, become a member, share us like mad. We hope to beat that algorithm right back into the ground where it came from. So, let's begin. Of Ibrahim Traore, who is now the youngest president in the world, the president of Burkina Faso. And yes, he took it through a coup, but it was a peaceful coup. But now they've got somebody who's running the country who is real. He's the real deal. He's the Muhammad Ali of all presidents. He's the one you want to run to when you're in trouble, because he will actually do everything in his power to help you. That's the kind of leader everybody needs. So let's begin with him. Wait a second. Did you hit the like button? Did you subscribe? Have you become a member? Come on, folks. I need your help to beat that algorithm. Okay, let's move on. Ibrahim has been developing relationships around the world with different leaders. He's basically represented to each and every one of them that they are all on equal footing. And as long as they come with respect in mind, as long as they come looking to be fair-minded in their dealings with Burkina Faso and Ibrahim Traore, he will do business with them. If you need minerals from Burkina Faso, you let him know what the minerals are needed for, and they will finish them there and then ship them to you. I'm sure for most countries out there, he will allow them to come in, set up facilities, and share the wealth, while also teaching others in his country how to take the reins when it's necessary, how to open up new facilities so they can increase production, not steal from the one that is already there, but increase production, make it more efficient, safer. So here's my question to the diaspora, whichever way you'd like to mention it or pronounce it. Where are you? What have you done? Anything? Or do you just give lip service? Oh yeah, I support. How do you support? Are you training anybody? Are you trying to give any hope to the citizens in the motherland? Oh, by the way, don't be offended. Whatever shade of gray, black, brown you are, the motherland is yours too. That's where you came from. That's where civilization started. So don't be upset when people talk about the motherland. Don't be upset when people talk about the diaspora, because it's just made up of your relatives. Right? They're all your relatives. But remember, everybody has a choice. God-given choice. So if you have a choice and you decide you don't want to be part of that family, well then you don't deserve any rights to it. If you denounce your family, do you then have the right to come back and say, hey family, I want what you have? No, you don't. So think about it before you open your mouth, before you think about it, because I know there's some of you that are watching who have an opposite opinion of what's going on in the motherland, or what you think of the people in the motherland. But I'm here to tell you, they're your kinfolk too. That's right. Anyway, it's a shock though when you go and do some research and find out that that's true. A lot of you are going to be shocked. Remember the DNA stuff? Oh yeah man, my DNA, it's all straight from... Really? Your DNA only dates back to there? So you were created on that land that you're... What is it called? Something in me? I don't know. Whatever it's called. It told you that you are 99% from that piece of land right there. So Did somebody scoop up some of that dirt and make you? Are you just dirt? Sometimes I look at those things and I go, what a joke. Then I see some people who are as lily as lily can be, and they find out that they have roots in Afrika. Afrika is the name given by others on the continent. Africa was given by colonizers. But then, Afrika had a different name before that as well. So, since we're here to talk about Ibrahim, where are you, diaspora? Why is the diaspora not standing up to their duties? If you have expertise, you need to go and teach. Take some time, go and teach. Take a blasted vacation and set up a little school, whether it be in the middle of an open field or anywhere else. Go and teach. You have a skill, really good skill, go and teach. You're an iron worker, go and teach. You're an irrigation specialist, go teach. Any major skills that are needed in any little village or any big city or any one of the countries, I don't care. Listen, they have a lot of expertise there, but they're not able to teach enough. They have to get more instructors, more skills being taught, so that every area can be built to specifications. So everybody has safety and shelter. So everybody has tons of food. There is 10% of the arable land on the earth in the southern regions of Afrika. You can go there and grow just about anything in the world. Don't bring in invasive species. Go help cultivate the land. Show people how it's done in areas where they don't yet know. Because remember, those in areas that do know are working hard to keep up, working very hard to keep up. And because their country's being ripped off left, right, and center, it's a hard job just to try to keep up. So we need some people that are successful to get over there and start helping people, teach people, make good things happen, and stop taking the narrative that's been shoved down your throat all your life and learn for yourself what's going on there. At this moment, the West is being excluded from that country. Ibrahim has, like I said, shut everybody out, canceled all contracts. They were all due. They were all coming due. He knew they were coming due, and he waited for his opportunity to say, that's it, they're not being renewed. Which I totally agree with him on. Where do you see Afrika in 20 years from now? What do you think it's going to look like? And once you tell me, I'll make a video giving you my vision for the future of Afrika. Question for you. How well do you think the West is going to take the fact that Afrika is starting to do for itself and is refusing the aid, the manipulation, the strings attached garbage that's been coming their way for too many years? You know, folks, give a man a fish, he will eat for the day. Teach him how to fish, and he and his family will eat forever. Isn't that true? Don't you like that? When that happens, does it give you a warm, fuzzy feeling? Or do you get all insecure and go, oh, if they don't depend on me, then who am I? Geez, I'm not the god I thought I was. Is that you? If that's you, pull your head out of your you-know-what. Do you remember what they did with welfare? I know, folks, some of you are going to go, but we need it. You only need it because it's been shoved down your throat for so long, you believe you need it. Listen, I was Mr. Mom. I raised a good portion of my children on my own. On my own. Oh, did I mention I never received a penny Not one penny from any of the moms. Hey, I'm not downing them. Listen, I chose them. If I chose them, that means they were a pretty good character, pretty decent people. But when it came down to it, you know how men are treated when they kind of back out of their obligations, but nobody ever says a word about the women who don't step up to the plate. Now, they may have many reasons for not stepping up to the plate. They may not have the money. They may not have anything. Not a pair of shoes, something, a little bit towards the sports. I don't know. Maybe a little bit towards, hey, look, take my child to, I'm going to say the word, but it's not where I would ever go anymore. To McDonald's? Like anything. Just the gesture alone would have been great conversation between me and the child. And I'm not going to name out any children. I'm not going to name out any people. Listen, I understand for some people it's difficult. For some people, they just haven't been taught these things, right? Whether it's never been necessary to teach them or whatever the case may be, it didn't happen. And I did it alone. But guess what? I loved almost every minute. Yeah, I got driven crazy from time to time, but I can tell you the vast majority of that time was wonderful, wonderful moments, all. So how will the West hold up without having any more of the whipping posts that they've had for so many years and decades, in some cases centuries? Like really, how are they going to hold up? Are we going to have to go and lend a shoulder after this? When independence becomes real and not just a farce? Here's another big question for you, because it's coming. It's really coming. What is the world going to do when Afrika becomes a nuclear power? Are they going to go and kill every African before they become a nuclear power? Because they're coming. They're going to be, and they are moving forward. So tell me, what's your opinion? What's going to happen as Afrika becomes a nuclear power? And it stretches from one area to another, to another, to another. Because you know what? The people who are going to become nuclear are the type of people who want to share that knowledge and ability with others. Maybe we're going to end all these wars. Maybe by becoming a nuclear power, they'll be able to stand up in the Security Council and say, hey guys, we also now have veto power. And if you don't want to let us in with veto power, then you can sit on the end of our gun. Or you can have us as a friend. And with that veto power, no more of your wars are going to be voted for. No more of your abuse against other people are going to be allowed. Period. The world will step in when anybody is being abused unjustly. That's part of what I see coming. Tell me, what do you see coming? And before you go, hit that like button, subscribe, become a member. Remember, we never give up and we never give in. But we'll always keep that open mind, because knowledge is our power and the only power we will ever have. And we're going to gather as much as possible by doing our own research. So folks, stay safe, stay healthy, and above all, stay as happy as humanly possible. And remember, I love you all. Till next time, bye for now.